one of the first things that he had done, or that came to fruition out of all these drawings, was the victim. It was a depiction of all the products in his dorm room. And what it looked like was a collage. I'm sure we didn't realize that at the time.
But meanwhile, I was a business student, so when I graduated from school, I wasn't an artist yet. I was a business student, so I needed to get a job, and I ended up getting into the food business. I decided to start a company and call it Tri-State Natural Food Products. My father also said, look, you sure you don't want to come into my business? I guess I couldn't be talked out of it, because I said, I have all these customers, I have all these contacts. He said, okay, you could have a desk at my office. We'll have a corner of the warehouse where you could bring in some of your products. Several of my friends and my brother had helped us along the way. And I love the idea of working together with him, And Erin was always there. Since my third year of college, we've been together. So she was there from the very beginning.
They were selling in all these different stores, but they didn't have sell sheets. They didn't have any literature about the companies. So he started cutting and pasting the labels. The companies would give them the labels, and he would make a sell sheet. And then he would compile it, and it would be their catalog.
As things progressed, I realized there's just so much waste in business, And I still had the urge to be an artist. I still considered myself an artist, because even though I was now working, whenever I had any free time, I would be drawing. And I'd still continued going to museums and learning about art, and the dream was still very much alive, even though now I was very busy with my work life. So I was in this practice of identifying materials that didn't really have any more function and would otherwise end up in the trash or the recycling bin, hopefully. Whether it was old stickers and labels and sell sheets from my business, or junk mail, or old photographs. And I was doing a lot of that work at my office. So I used to go through the company mail, so whenever I would come across stuff that was otherwise end up in the garbage, I would save it. And then when everybody left at the end of the day, I'd put the music on, lock the door, and start make art for a couple hours before I went home, kind of keep my dream alive of being an artist. And I didn't really realize it at the time, but I was using all the materials and imagery from my everyday working life, and then with my photographs from my everyday home life.